Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Cat's Cottage. Coming in here this morning and getting me a cup of coffee. It should be ready. Not that I ever actually wait for it to get ready. Go back in here. Now, okay. I want to thank you so much for giving me compliments on my tops, my blouses. Uh, when I first started videoing, my daughter had ordered me 2 t-shirts that had Cat's Cottage on it. They were gray, and they bothered me on my throat and all that. And I didn't really like that. I thought I was I was supposed to be like the others and wear the same t-shirt, the same shirt. But, I find that if that's what you want to do, that's okay. A lot of guys like to do that. That way they don't have to worry about, you know, laundry or whatever. They just keep putting that same shirt on to video. But I don't want to do that. So um, I went to the thrift store and I bought blouses and tops they were $2.99, and then on the half day, not half day, but 25% off, I could get them so much cheaper. So I bought me several of these to wear for these videos and just to wear every day. I could buy quite a few of them for the price I was paying for one top, you know, in the regular shopping store. So that's why I have so many pretty tops. I buy them used. Okay, so that answers that question. Okay, let me get to this coffee before it gets cold again on me. I'm good at letting my coffee get cold, but let's see. I wanted to show y'all. Oh, just hold on just a second. I'm gonna step up here and I'm gonna get in my little. Remember my little tiny people cabinet? Tiny people, tiny things. Okay. This little girl, that's the Campbell soup lady. Well, that door wants to shut on me. That's where I put her. I always like to let y'all know where I put her. And then the pig, Miss Lucy, I'll call her Miss Lucy, although she looks like Miss Jane. I've got her down here. But what I want to show you was, you mentioned to me that you had gotten your mother, or it was your grandmother, it might have been your mother, Campbell's book. Ordered her a Campbell's book. Well, I knew I had one somewhere, and I've searched a couple of days for this book. It's not an old one like I hoped. It's I think it's a 2000. Got it somewhere on here, 2000. But anyway, it's got all the recipes in it. It's so cool to add soup, Campbell soup. And I have all these little books. Um, I there were thousands that I could have gotten if I just had a little more time. But let me see if I can bring y'all to my table here. There we go. Now, see, there's loads of these books. They were throwing everything away. They tricked the lady across the street to a nursing home. and they threw all our stuff away. So I gathered a lot of it up. And yeah, I was digging in the garbage for about a week and a half. But all these books, and they're books that you order and you get for free. If you order from these companies, and here's Betty Crocker, it's just one right after another. Pillsbury Bake Off, uh, Pampered Chef Classics, Bisquick Biscuit catalog. It's just one right after another. And here's a Hershey's Cocoa cookbook. This one's really old here. But uh, this was all I could get up in that rush, in that big rush. So I, everybody I would talk to, like, look, this is a good deal. You could sell these, blah, 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 on the internet, blah, blah, blah. And nobody wanted to. So I decided to keep them myself, and I would sell them at a carport sale. Not to throw them away. I have a lot of cookbooks, and I'm going to try to sell those one way or another, and I'm going to sell all of these. I'm not trying to sell them to you now. That's not what it's not what I'm doing. I got these out because I was looking for that Campbell's book. You said that you went and ordered yours for your mother, and I thought that was really sweet. And ordered for your mother that little Campbell's cookbook, but anyway, I went searching for these yesterday, and I had them in my closet, my safe closet. If they found me and they're like, well, what is she? That's what's safe to her? Is that what she's saving? But I have a shelf there full of books, and that's why they were in there. It's a shelf full of books, But anyway, I thought I'd put rubber bands on them in a smaller, maybe about 5 each, and band them up and then sell them that way. When I finally have that carport sale, it's going to be a doozy, isn't it? But anyway, let's see. Let me light this candle this morning. This is a new candle, and it is soy candle, Southern soy. What if that means? Anyway, I'm gonna cut the wick down. Wick's too high. If these scissors will work. There we go. I'm showing you all this because you might be surprised what some people don't get to see anymore, what they don't get to do anymore. That's why I do some of the things that I do and talk about, like these little books. A lot of, especially ladies, are going to remember these. Yeah, I ordered the so-and-so book. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know what happened to it. I must have chunked it. But anyway, that's why I'm showing you things. And this, I'm going to take this off. Just a little label of made in Arkansas. Soybean candle, made in Arkansas. Okay. What the heck? I'll just put it back. My husband might find that. I'll read it. And then I got the little, well, it's not little, big soot catcher. I have an electric fire alarm, and it will go off. So it's connected to my, it's been put in with my electric system, and I, just for this spot here. I mean, it'll pick up all over the house though. So I'm going to put that there, and it's right up there, and I don't want you to go up there on that alarm. Anyway, what am I talking about here? I've done forgot. Yeah, I got me some rubber bands out, and I'm going to separate these little books, and then I'm going to put them back in that group. Put them right back in that closet. If I put them in the garage, mice or something might eat on them, or something might get on them. But in that closet, that really nothing can get in there. But let's see. Yesterday was a doozy with the weather, wasn't it? I got sick of it. It just didn't rain normal. It rained, and huge, like a cloud would sit over the house and then move, and it would just come down, pour down. As a matter of fact, I had my trays out on a big table of my new seedlings, and I planted some seedlings in these trays. I just did 2 of them, thank goodness, where it's solid dirt. There's no dividing up, you know. And they washed off. I had foxglove and hollyhock. So there you are, that foxglove is just like, I'm not growing here, you know. Every time I try to grow foxglove, something happens. Anyway, I've learned my lesson there. I won't put just solid dirt in that tray anymore. I will put pots in that tray. As a matter of fact, I'm fixing to rig up me some little cans. I've got about 5 or 6 cans of peas, English peas that somebody gave me. They were cleaning out, and that date hadn't expired. And you know, Kathleen, she'll take anything. Anyway, they were good, but when I opened them and tried to cook them in my soup, or even cook them in a pot and try to cook them down and down, they were like marbles. I couldn't get them to soften. So anyway, those 5 or 6 cans, I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm going to open them up, dump that in my compost, and recycle my cans and make me some more planting cups, because I've all my others are gone. I had spider plant in them full, and they're out of here. So I've got to get me some new cans going, and maybe, I don't know. I don't know that if I need to root up the spider plant again, but I might. But I'll root up, get me some more foxglove seeds, and try it again. Maybe it'll grow better in those pots. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be up to. And yesterday I thought was discount day, and it wasn't. And I didn't go because of the weather. And I thought, well, you know, I messed the days up. So I have another chance today to go over there. I might video something to show that to y'all again. I guess maybe y'all might have enjoyed that jewelry counter. Maybe I'll video something else. And, you know, the store is so packed with people that it's not easy to, you know, video something. And then they have that music. Music is so loud. Of course, I could make it dead with no sound, but it would be a really short video. So actually, a minute is all I gave you for music. So it would have to be in a flash. But yeah, I think I'll try that. If everything's good, my phone's up and everything, I'll video something real quick and show it to y'all. That'd be something different to look at. They have some, like I said, they have. I might video buying a blouse, get a blouse, or shoes. They have nice shoes. These aren't junk they put in there. And some of them are so pricey they put behind glass. Can you imagine? Thrift store. But yeah, and they no longer sell the perfume since I started was buying it and selling it. They put a stop. They selling it themselves. So anyway, I will be going over there today, I believe, unless another windstorm comes in, and that's what it was really yesterday. It was just it was rain and it was a windstorm, and those windstorms can just, they bring trees down. You know, that shear wind, bring trees down, take off roofing. I mean, you think you've had a tornado come through, but anyway, that's what I'll be doing today. And also I worked on my cabinet, my little cabinet, you know, that I got off the side of the road. I worked on it some, and I got a ways to go, but toward the finish, I will show y'all what I do toward the finish, because I wouldn't want to drag you through all what I did yesterday. Oh, so it, me and my husband both wrestled with it to get it to stay together and stand it up, and just, it was, I don't know. My husband worked hard on it, so maybe next time when I say, I think I want this cabinet here, he won't start fussing. Maybe he'll, oh yeah, this ain't one she's picking up off the side of the road. This one's together. I ain't gonna say a word. But I mean, he worked. He's like, well, this is just garbage, you know. He said that's not gonna stay together, and he just kept rigging it, and we ended up getting it to stand up, and screwed it into the porch, screwed it into the porch in the wood, and then wired it down. You know, I have to wire everything on my balcony down. I have to wire it down because of the wind. The wind will just take it, and you know, having a balcony is not wonderful. It's a job. It's not like a patio. You put things out there, and you have to literally tie them down. And if you put something on the table, uh, you have to fix that up so it won't come off. So it's, you put blinds up there, you put shades up there, and you think, well, this will be nice. This will block the neighbors, block the sun, whatever. And I'm telling you, that wind can take them and put them up on your roof, and you have to work them down, or it just tears them up eventually, you know. So having a balcony is a job, but that's where that shelf is that I picked off the side of the road. But nobody will know by looking at it all the trouble it was, all the trouble it caused. But yeah, I believe the next time I say to my husband, you know, I want that cabinet. I think I'll get that cabinet right there. He'll probably say, yeah, let me check it first. Let me see if it's together. Let me see if it's not all broken up. But anyway, I enjoy talking to y'all in the morning, and I hope I never offend anybody. Don't take anything the wrong way or anything. So it's just a video. Well, I'm going to separate these books out into little bitty piles and rubber band them up and put them back away. And I guess I am a saver. I don't see things that need to go to the garbage. There may be something in there that, you know, somebody like, oh wow, I made that out of this little book I picked up, and oh, I like this. We're just going to eat this from now on, you know. And you know, just like this one here. Uh, this is recipes made from Coke. Now, I know that we're having Diet Coke and all that. I'm trying to look for a date. Well, this book actually sold. It's $4 for this book, unless they just printed that on there. But they got everything. You can see on the back, they got all kind of food they're putting Coke in. I never thought of that. Now, I'll tell you something I did do one time, and it was really good one year. Uh, I watched somebody do it, so I copied them. And they were making hams and taking them and giving them to people that they had deemed needed a meal, whatever. You know, I'm talking about the big ham for the family. They put Coke on it and cooked it in Coke. Um, the sweet, not diet or anything, the sweet Coke. And I thought, wow, and I did that, and it was really good. Of course, I forgot about it, and I hadn't done it since. But anyway, I guess I'll let y'all go. I've talked 21 minutes, for heaven's sakes. Might not see this till noon. But I'll get back with y'all today on maybe a short videos that I make over there at the thrift store or make around here somewhere. But it's great talking to y'all, and I'm glad. I hope everybody is safe from last night. My state got it pretty good last night, and all day yesterday, really. But and there is some damage close to me or in this same city, but I missed out on it. So y'all take care, and I'll talk to y'all again later. Bye-bye.